Hi, this is Brian from Interexistence. Welcome to today's Handpan Stroll. Happy, what's today, Thursday? Yeah, that. Glad you could join us today. If you wouldn't mind giving this video a like and following or subscribing to the channel if you aren't already, I'd appreciate it. Back to the lake again today. Just kind of watching the forecast. There was some thunderstorms expected right around this time, but now it's kind of looking like it's going to be later, so hopefully it holds off. Got some light winds today. It was originally supposed to be from the north, which would have been over this way, and now it's kind of shifted to the west, so it's a little bit behind us. But it's still pretty light, so I don't think it'll be a major issue today. As we saw from previous streams over the past couple of weeks, if it's too windy over here, it kind of gets a bit much, so I have to keep an eye on both the wind speed and the wind direction over here. Anyway, brought the hung with us again today. It's kind of fun. I've been practicing some different stuff on this. When I first got it a few weeks ago, I was playing all like the same patterns that I was doing on my Malag Celsior, the one we had yesterday, which sounded good, but it was kind of not quite the voice for this handpan, for this hung. So I've been kind of trying out new patterns that are specifically for this one that are a bit more appropriate for the tone and the voice of this handpan. Playing around with a few things this morning, so we'll see. I think this one I played the other day, so we'll start with that. Nope, I'm mixing two different patterns. There you go. One thing I like about that one is you can just kind of keep going with it and mix in the different combinations and notes and still keep sounding good. It's a nice little peaceful, haunting in a way tone. I like it. Just a simple little melody I came up with, threw together with that by the fire pit last weekend and just kind of kept playing it. I think it'll be a nice one to mix in on regular with these live streams because it just has a nice sound to it. And there was another one I was playing by the fire pit the other night that I couldn't think of when we did our live stream on, what day was that, Monday maybe, probably, when I debuted that one. But I was playing with it this morning, and I did come up with it. It's a little bit different. Let's see. Sounding a little bit smoother this morning, but I like it. Something a little different. I was talking about it on Monday because I was like, I remember this part where I did that, but I couldn't think of what I was doing with this part here. Anyway, I like it. Something a little different. Quite nice out here today. It feels a bit humid. It's close to about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Probably around. I bet the humidity's picking up since those thunderstorms are rolling in. Still looking like it's supposed to be pretty bad. They're saying like possible hail and such, so doesn't look bad right now. I think last time I checked it was supposed to hit maybe around 4 o'clock or so would have been bad if it was still looking at 2 o'clock. Anyway, thanks again for tuning in today, guys. Hopefully our cell reception's doing good. Yeah, it looks like it's solid. Yeah, we do these right around 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on weekdays, weather and schedule permitting, live on both YouTube and Twitch. I think I might need to reset my phone after the live stream. It's doing that screen dimming thing again, which tells me that it's heating up too fast. Maybe something's running in the background, slowing it down. Did that yesterday too. Alright, let me try out that third one that I was coming up with. Also a little bit different. Yeah, just another fun little jam on the ding with some notes thrown in there. I had fun with that one. I think that one I just came up with this morning. So yeah, some different things that we kind of throw in here over the next few weeks as we try to, again, continue to find the voice of this hung as we keep exploring. I got some birds singing along today, huh? Why weren't you singing while I was playing, huh? Actually, some of them were. I was listening while I was playing. Anyway, I forgot to mention, you see this piece of wood here, or this tree. So somebody slid this over. It was sitting right here where I am. Because the last couple times we were here, I actually had the microphone or the camera set up right on top of this. And then I was sitting over here. So somebody moved it over this way. So I showed up today, I'm like, okay, that looks different. So I put the camera back up here, which is where I sat the first time I came here. I had the camera right here, and then I was sitting in this spot. So I had to shift things around, but it still works well. Really like this spot here, right in front of the lake. This is one of our favorite spots over the winter. And I usually sat over there. There's this another fallen tree that has a nice like cutout where you can kind of sit in it. I've shown it a bunch of times on the live streams before. But it's a cool little spot, but right now there's so much tree growth behind it, you don't get a view of the lake like we do here. So, and this is usually covered with water in the wintertime. So with the water levels being down so much, I can actually sit over here as long as it's a cloudy day. I was a little bit concerned there was some sun, but yeah, right now it's not bad at all. Let's see how we're doing on time there. That's the downside, is now I'm sitting a little bit further away from the camera than I was. Alright, we are 12 minutes in. That's good. So at this spot we have a pretty lengthy stroll at the end, about almost 10 minutes, so I do like to make sure we're packing things up at the 20-minute mark. Some spots we have a shorter stroll, but this is one of the longer ones, which is also why I was hoping the rain would hold off, because it'd be a little bit ugly if we were coming back in the pouring rain. Just a simple little pattern there. Let me see. Seeing if I could do one of my songs from the Malog that I just did yesterday on here. That's what I was doing when I first started playing this song a few weeks ago. Is I was just like, you know what? Let me just try one of my Malog songs on here, and it worked out all right. I don't know if I've done that one. I couldn't help but laughing. It's such a different feel for the same exact song, but it's the same exact pattern. But with this one having a more melancholy, mysterious tone, so much different than the Malog Celsius, which has such a happy tone. Hi there. What's up, Mr. Crow? A crow, raven, something like that. One of those big blackbirds. Alright, I gotta watch my time. How we doing? I should start like a timer on my watch for days like this where I can't see the the countdown here. Alright, 15, 16 minutes, okay. I can do maybe one or two more songs. If I can think of any of my other Malog songs. Problem is they, usually I'll spark my memory by playing a couple notes and be like, oh yeah, that's how it goes, but with playing different notes, it doesn't have the same sound, so it doesn't remind me. Again, so funny playing the old Malog songs on the Sake Bono. We're getting a little bit of sun on the air now, so I'll make sure it doesn't heat up too much. But sun today is better than thunderstorms, so I'll take it. Alright, gotta make sure I watch my time, as I've said. We are, right around almost 20 minutes, so I'll go ahead and wrap things up now. But yeah, if you're just tuning in for the handpan portion of this stream, thanks for tuning in. If you wouldn't mind giving this video a like and following or subscribing to the channel if you aren't already, I'd appreciate it. Just want to give a warm welcome to our latest followers and subscribers from the last few weeks, and welcome back to those that have been joining us for a while now. You are all appreciated. We do these right around 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on YouTube and Twitch, weather and schedule permitting. Tune in for one of these before. We do the handpan for about 20 minutes, and then I do a little bit of a nature stroll. Sometimes it's only a couple minutes, sometimes a little longer, depending on what location we're at. This is probably our longest stroll here. I'll show you guys around the lake here briefly before we head away from the lake. Glad the weather cooperated with us today. I did see the cell signal drop a little bit, so hopefully it didn't cut out much while we were playing there. It's tough to see sometimes. I said, I'm going to give my phone a good restart after I head out of here. Must be something running in the background that's draining the battery a bit, causing the screen to go dark. Because I was live streaming back in like the 90-degree weather just a couple weeks ago, and the screen wasn't going dim on me like it does when it gets too hot. It's a little bit cooler today, so shouldn't be doing that. Anyway, this is the spot that we were playing right here. And fun fact here, if you're familiar with Boston at all, the Charles River in Boston, this is the headwaters for the Charles River, all the way out here in Hopkinton. Another fun fact, this is the starting location for the Boston Marathon, which obviously goes all the way into Boston, so it's the start of the Charles River and the start of the Boston Marathon. We're here in Hopkinton. Pretty cool. This lake here to play in front of the... I know I've been lamenting the fact that the water levels have gone down in the area so much, but it is nice to be able to have this spot here, which is covered up when the lake rises in the wintertime. Birds are happy with the cooler temperatures. As I was saying a little while ago, this is the spot that I was playing throughout the winter, back in March, April, that time frame. Can sit up right there on top of that. Perfect little spot to sit. But yeah, as you can tell, it's kind of overgrown right behind there, so you can't really see any of the lake if I sit there now. And it's also in the direct sun right now too, so good shady day spot in the wintertime for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and stroll on out of here. We're already about 23 minutes in. Not sure if I'll be back at it again tomorrow. I might have plans, so stay tuned. The weather is looking like it should be favorable, so if the plans fall through, then I'll do one more live stream this week to close things out. And if not, then plan to be back at it again on Monday. Yeah, so let me know if you guys have any thoughts in the chat or in the comments. What you're enjoying, what you'd like to see more of. If there's any particular instrument you would like to see more of, which ones you prefer to listen to. They're all so different. I like to mix it up, but curious to hear what people's preferences are. Well, there goes the cell reception, huh? Looks really bad. Entire minutes of the live stream, so it's really tough to tell. Alright, I'm gonna pop into airplane mode and back off. It doesn't seem like it's budging. Oh wait, it's going back. Okay, we'll leave it. Sorry about the cell reception. Sometimes it can kind of be finicky at this location. Hopefully it was okay while we were playing down by the lake over there. From what I could see, it seemed like it was okay. But I'm sitting a bit further away from the camera today. This is a stroll, though, that you guys are not going to want to miss during the fall. Coming up here in a couple months. This is going to be all color with the foliage. It's going to be really, really pretty. I didn't start coming here until after the last season, or last fall. So I didn't get to see it, but I imagine it's going to be really, really nice with all the trees here. Got a woodpecker up there. As the cell reception cooperates. I'd be so disappointed if we're walking through here and the cell reception's cutting out a lot and you guys don't get to experience it. Not as big of a deal today, but hopefully it'll be cooperating with us in the fall. off, see if it fixes it. Alright, popped it onto airplane mode and back off. Let's see if that helps. Sometimes it does. Pick up a better cell tower in the area. Be curious to see if the Twitch stream restarts. That happens sometimes when I do the airplane mode thing. Oh yeah, there it goes. So if you're just tuning in now on Twitch, go back and check out the 20-minute video also from today, because that was the majority of today's live stream. Just had some cell reception issues on the walk out here. I am grateful that it seems to be cooperating more when we're down by the lake, though, because I'd hate to lose this spot. Such a beautiful spot to play. Yeah, I think that's the first time I've said beautiful on today's stream. You can let me know if I'm wrong there, but I think I held off on saying beautiful until now. Yeah, looks like a good cell reception now. Good. It's just a rough patch through there. Are talking today, huh? Back there, I couldn't tell what it was. Kind of fun little sound. Yeah, I was being silent there for a little bit because basically all the animals were chiming in around the same time. It was fun. That's what the nature stroll part of this live stream is all about. Just walking through a nice, beautiful forest location and enjoying sounds of nature. Gift for those of you that have made it this far. I know sometimes this is not the part of the live stream that people look forward to the most. They tune in for the handpan playing, which is fine. I used to, when I first started doing these live streams, it was only nature strolls. So then we started doing the handpan on these streams back in March. But I like the variety now. Something about the handpan and nature that just go so wonderfully together. Alright, how are we doing on time? Just over 30 minutes now? Okay. It might look like under 30 minutes if we lost some time back there due to the cell reception and buffering and such, but in real time we're just over 30 minutes. So I'll go ahead and wrap things up and stroll the rest of the way back to the parking lot. Alright, thanks for tuning in today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed our little hang jam by the lake over there. Such a wonderful spot to play. I almost said beautiful. I caught myself. Such a great place to play, though. I really love playing over there. Anyway, yeah, and we had a nice nature stroll back today, too, with all the animals. That was fun. Yeah, so if I'm back at it again tomorrow, then I will see you guys tomorrow. Maybe I'll bring the baby pan or something. We haven't done that this week. If not, then I will see you guys on Monday, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Be sure to practice brief mindfulness moments throughout your day, and as always, stay positive and love your life.